This is like my 5th take because I'm really struggling with knowing how to start this because I didn't really ever think I would have to be making this video, let alone so soon into being a D&D tuber. I just started into December and it's been like 4 months now, and I very quickly got brought into a lot of different parts in the community, and I thought I made a lot of friends along the way, and it has really shown me this very dark side to content creation that I wasn't prepared for. I genuinely thought that of all the communities that would be filled with like lies and deceit and like, I know that Dungeons and Dragons is about a lot of make-believe, you know, it's a game that's literally about make-believe. It's adults playing pretend. But I didn't think that behind the scenes that people would also be playing pretend. So today I am here to talk to you guys about my experience with the TTRPG YouTube community and some of the lies that they have been telling you. First, I want to talk about Indestructoboy. He's somebody who came to help me out with some pretty stressful situations with toxicity, and I thought that he was looking out for me because he was honest. And then one night, me and a couple of friends, we were playing golf with friends, and everybody turned their webcam on, and he turned his on, and he didn't have the eye patch. Like, he's been using like some weird Instagram filter this entire time. And I don't know if I should be like mad about the lie or more mad that he has this like advanced filter technology and he isn't sharing it with other creators. He's literally a game writer who's putting stuff out for people all the time, and then he's gatekeeping all of this other tech that could help all of us with looking better. Like, if you can put an eye patch on, imagine what you could do with my wrinkles. I just don't understand how anybody can just... We trusted him, you know? Also behind the scenes, that's when I learned that Davi, you know, MysticArts DM, he doesn't even play D&D. I'm literally in an actual play for him, and he told us to build our characters and everything, and then he sent us Pathfinder. I tried to talk to him about it, and I was really confused because I've never played Pathfinder. I was like, I don't really know how to make this stuff, and he was like, it's easy. Like, here, let me show you. And so now I'm in this actual play with a game that I'm not even familiar with, and here he's making videos about why he still plays D&D 5e when his entire world is built in Pathfinder just to use the D&D name in his titles. It's just really frustrating because it's something so stupid. Like, we would still enjoy his content if he was just forward about what system he used. He's got the cool vibe. He's got the cool voice. He has good advice. Just like, I don't know, maybe don't use D&D to bolster your content. Which brings us to Thomas Fitch. It's not necessarily a lie per se, but more of just like the harassment behind the scenes has been so much. I originally reached out because I thought he would be cool to vibe with, and we started kind of playing games with everybody behind the scenes. And honestly, I feel like Golf with Friends is the reason I found out all of this, because we just play for hours, and that's how I bonded with these people. And I don't know whether I should blame them or be grateful that they create a game that like we could play for so long that like we see people's true colors. But like over this stupid golf game, I got a higher score than him once, and he started sending me literal threats. Yeah, I have that too.
Hey, it's me, the Wendigo. Get out of my forest. I'm the Wendigo.
I just don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. Another huge issue behind the scenes is Delver. I don't know if you're familiar with his content. He makes very wholesome content, long form, and it's really nice to listen to. And so I assumed he'd be wholesome. And in reality, he's just this cold-blooded killer. Time and time again, he has literally tried to get me killed, if not straight up being the person to kill me. I watched him completely wipe a room of people with absolutely no shame. He thought it was hilarious.
Magic missile!
Can't really focus on talking too much about that right now. And I don't want to give too many more details because I want to let the right people do their work with the information at hand. So we're going to move on to one of the most egregious. Have you heard of Crow's Perch? They do D&D horror stories. Well, I recently showed up to one of their Twitch streams they link, and they're not even a fucking crow. I have been subscribed to a bird for bird D&D horror stories for years of my life, down the drain, invest in this. This is not a bird. This is a bird. This is what a bird looks like. How are you gonna tell me that you're just like pretending you're something you're not? My blood is boiling, but there's other people pretending they're something they're not. Do you know Anto of Icarus Games? Yeah, he's wearing a wig. It feels like Discord calls are where everything comes out of the woodwork. But look at this. What is this? And like, I'm not even mad that like he doesn't have the long hair. As much as the world needs more long-haired men, I'm mad that he didn't believe in us to still love him, even though he's bald. Anto, do you think that bald people don't deserve love? And it's just so like silly and stupid that it's like, what else are you lying about? Icarus Games, do you even have wings? I don't know. I recently found out that like Stephanie plays games, doesn't even play games. She listened to some podcasts about TTRPG and now she makes all these videos. I mean, we should have known. We should have known right off the bat. She's a woman in the TTRPG sphere. That should have given it away. You can't be that cute and actually play games. She conned all of us. And not only does she not play games and make videos about it, she put it right in her name. And she told me all this because she thought I was one of those women who just pretend like they love a hobby just so that they can get attention on the internet. And I mean, obviously, yeah. I mean, I didn't put in as much work as her to like learn about things, but I mean, I'm sure it shows in my content. But at the same time, like, I feel like it's obvious, right? And I didn't put Knigobi plays games in my title or Knigobi D&D or D and Gobi. I stayed away from the branding. I mean, I don't feel like it's as egregious. But that's just what you do. Like Val from Corkboards and Curiosities, that's not even a real person. I met the creator of Corkboards and Curiosities a couple weeks ago, Deficient Master. Yeah, dude programmed this entire AI setup. That's why he doesn't show his face. Because if it ever came out that he's running multiple channels in the D&D sphere using simply AI, could you imagine the threats that he would have gotten? But instead, we fall for it. That there's, again, cute girls in the D&D sphere. It's so easy. It's like taking candy from a baby, honestly. But it's still not good to be lied to. By anybody, especially when you have close friends. Like Critical Eye, Trikiros, he was one of the first people to reach out to me. But after the whole Crow situation, I got to question if he really is who he's saying he is. What if he's not even French? But in a hobby that's literally full of play, pretend, and make-believe, I just thought that the people talking about it would be a little bit more grounded. And instead, they're just as fake as Sigil. Either way, I gotta take some time to decide if I want to keep putting videos out in such a toxic atmosphere. I don't think it's good for my mental health to just be so ingrained in such a manipulative community. But until I come up with my answer, take care, stay well, and watch your back. Because Delver has people everywhere, all across America. He's put out so many Craigslist listings and he's on his way to you right now, be it him or one of his many henchmen. And he's going to get you just the way that he's after us. You have little time to get prepared and run, okay? Sean will find...
Stand ready for my arrival, chat. You were given warnings. You were given time. You were given more safety than most. And yet I find this community unprepared for the arrival of the D&D Empire. The Empire anticipated your resistance, which is why they've sent me. I am Delver, and I am your last chance at getting D&D YouTubers to try Pathfinder.
Daddy is lying about how his name is spelled. It's actually D-A-D-D-Y. I'm telling you, it's a filter. Watch, watch, watch. Check this out. If you're gonna continue to rock the wigs, can you at least get creative with it? I've literally spent my entire adult life looking for content made by birds, and the disappointment it's just immeasurable right now. I'm telling you, the Mandela effect is real. You can't tell me that Thomas Fitch wasn't wearing a bow tie in all of his videos, and now it's a tie. Think about it. Really think about it. Anybody actually been in a room with Val? Anyone? Why would you even call yourself Delver if you don't go caving? I think out of all the lies in the community that could have possibly popped up, I'm just glad that Tracheros is actually still a robot.